it was just, we do have an age gap as well. I'm 26, you're 35. But you're really nice. Like, I like everything that you said and, the questions you asked. It seems like, you have a lot going for yourself. But, I just don't see us, being compatible and things like that.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of An Older Man, That's Me, Marvin Kane, on my reactions to the popular dating show Pop the Balloon or Find Love. So here we have our 5 remaining women for this series, and it's pretty exciting. These women have strong opinions and they're very diverse and they're looking for love. Please help our channel to grow. Help us to reach over 25,000 subscribers so that we can continue to provide you with top quality video reactions like this. I'm going to give you my initial glance of what I think this person is, from his clothing to what does his clothing say about him, to his movements, his body language, just things based on my experience as an older man.
Hello, welcome in.
Okay, here is a very casual man, and he does not have a fresh cut. It's clean. I mean, it may be a day or two old, but I'm just looking at it. He's got on a jacket. He's just dressed pretty much like the last gentleman that we just saw. All dark colors. Nothing really stands out about him. I can't really see around him. But I noticed that he's actually focused. Looks like he's looking at the first lady. He sees her and he's focused in on her. He's not looking at Arlette. This guy came to see what's available for him. So he's got a good pick of the litter, so as the expression goes, and we'll see how he takes it. Let's see if we can get any more information about him before he
Your name.
speaks. Okay, so unsure of himself, right? So he actually didn't trust that the mic was on. He looked at it, he moved his fingers around. So this guy's a follower. He's not a leader. He's a follower. He's still looking to try and find himself, where he wants to be in life, what's going on with him. And so he's looking for a woman to really help him finish his development. But the fact of the matter is, he should have already finished his development. So he's looking for a partner to help him grow. All right, this is going to be an interesting show. I've not seen this episode before, and I could be wrong. So if you like what I say, put it in the comments. If you don't like what I say, put it in the comments. And we like to hear your own comments. So again, that's how it works. Here we go.
My name's Jonathan.
Jonathan, how old are you?
I am 35.
And what do you do?
I'm in sales and design for lighting control systems. So when you think of sporting arenas, any type of commercial space, anything like that, I'm designing the lighting and fixtures behind that.
Wow, that's exciting. What are some things like to do for fun?
So speaking of sports, I do a lot of sporting events. I live in Georgia, outside of Atlanta area, so I do a lot of Braves games, the Hawks, Falcons, anything like that. You can catch me in any of those games. When I'm not doing that, I have some free time. I like to travel, spend quality time with my family and friends.
Okay. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I need a woman who is ambitious, spontaneous, self-aware, sure of herself. Just loving and caring, things of that nature, when I think about a future and a family, and can communicate effectively.
Okay. And what are some
Nice.
deal breakers?
Multiple kids,
Okay.
toxic, anyone who is superficial, always putting on a facade for social media or anything like that. So I just need something authentic, genuine.
Okay. All right. Cool. So we have not. Oh, all right.
She popped on everybody. That means absolutely nothing. Why would she pop this time? Let's
Let's
see.
go on over there. Okay. Your name and age.
I'm Janine. I'm 28.
Okay. Janine, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Again, for a couple reasons. It was the hair. I just don't feel like you take care of it very well. Maybe like pick it out and like use a little sponge thing to add some curls. I think I add a little bit of texture. It was the jacket with the outfit. And
She is just so meticulously bad. I'm telling you, she's only projecting her negativity because she is a negative person. She couldn't start off by being complimentary, which is, if you're going to tear somebody apart, first talk about what you like, something that they did that was good. She didn't do that. She's just tearing them apart. None of this even makes any sense because she's not good either. She needs a mirror. Someone just needs to take a mirror out and say, girl, look, this is what you look like. And I hope she sees this episode of herself and be like, oh, that's what I look like. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Yes, you should be embarrassed.
the jacket with the shoes, Kind of threw me off a little bit, but it's okay. And then the third thing is you kind of look like one of my cousins, TJ, shout out. I don't know what it is about you because, like, it's not that you look like him, but something about you just reminds me of him. And I can't really put my finger on it. But yeah.
All right, cool. Now, is she someone that's your type?
No,
Not my
no.
standard cup of tea, but I mean, you look nice. You look nice. I do like your hair. Maybe you could have helped me with mine, but it's all good.
So respectful.
No problem.
Thank you. I mean, she could have helped you. She does hair.
Exactly.
All right, so we've got
It's so
four
cool.
ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
I guess my main question is, what are your family dynamics like with your mother and father and just family in general, and how does that play a role or affect your relationships?
Okay, we'll start there and come back. Okay, name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Deanna, and I'm 29. And I have a good family dynamic. I'm close with my mom and my dad. My dad lives far away in Florida, but we're still close. I have a big family. My mom has a lot of siblings. I have 2 siblings myself, so very good, very close.
Nice.
Over here, name and age and answer to his question.
My name's Ken Brianna, and I'm 26. Also, again, I'm very close to my family. We have a group chat. I mean, we're talking every other day. So, yeah, we're really important. Yeah.
Nice.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm 27. So the first part was explain the family dynamics. Then what was the second part?
Just how does that play a role in your relationships and building?
How does that play a role in my relationships? So to start with, I'm very close with my family. I talk with my mom and dad daily, even like across platforms, sending memes on social media and stuff like that.
See, this question is not a leadership question. It's a question about support. I'm not sure what his experience in life could have been, but he's looking at their family dynamics. I don't know what his is. I hope we can hear about his, but he wants to make sure that she's okay enough with her family to support him. It's a question of support, not leadership.
How it plays a role in my relationships, I lean on my family for relationship advice sometimes. Definitely like asking my dad and stuff like that. So maybe how it plays a role in my relationship dynamics.
You want the pop?
Leaning on my family for like consultation. Somebody that has a tribe and is accountable to someone like a father figure or even like a mentor, that's going to be very important for me because that's something that I have for myself.
Nice.
And over here, name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'm 26. So to answer your question, Mom, I'm really close with my parents, my whole family. We're all very close. I view, my mom and dad's relationship, like I love their relationship. They've been married for 20 plus years. So I know what it's like to be in a happy home. And that's something that I really want to live like when I'm older and I have my own family. So, they really set the standards for that. So
She gave the best answers.
Okay.
He liked that.
All right,
answer.
so I'm going to hand you a pick.
Wow.
There you go. Hang
I
on
don't
to
know
that.
who's going.
And I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
I think the girl in all black.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
He can't get rid of them legs. The girl in all black's got to go. Her color mixes so well with her outfit. Yeah, it's the girl in black. Yeah.
All right, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I liked everything he was saying. He looks well. The only thing I was just trying to hear more of what you had to say. The age gap, I'm 26, you're 35, 10 years is like push for me, but I wanted to hear you out.
Okay, thanks. And now why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Well, that was the primary reason that I popped, due to the age. So, just the age
Oh,
gap.
you're going to get a pop. Dude,
other
you
than
said the
that-
wrong thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Understand.
appreciate it.
Thank you. Let's head on back over here. Why'd you end up popping your
Because
balloon?
she's 26, same age.
it was just, we do have an age gap as well. I'm 26, you're 35. But you're really nice. Like, I like everything that you said and, the questions you asked. It seems like, you have a lot going for yourself. But, I just don't see us, being compatible and things like that.
Alrighty.
Understand that.
And what about over here? Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, I do
Yes.
find her attractive. Oh, yes, I do find her attractive. She is someone that I would talk to. But I understand that.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, we've got 2 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Wow.
What is a fun / romantic date for you?
Okay.
That's a good question.
We'll
for the
start
ladies.
here. What is a fun / romantic date for you?
A rooftop.
I would say
Oh, that's
I'm
the other
really
show.
social. So I like to get out and kind of be in the mix. So maybe like an art show, where we can talk with the artists and, just kind of enjoy, art in different mediums. There's a lot of things like that in Dallas. So I attend a lot of social networking events like that also combine art and stuff. So maybe going to one of those with my partner. Yeah.
Let's go down over here.
Nice.
All right, let's hear
She's
from
very
you.
nice though.
A fun date would be probably like paintballing or something that I can just be active. We can be active. Romantic, I would probably say just a nice dinner. Being able to talk, maybe not having our phones, something like that.
She's getting her balloon.
And then,
popped.
sorry, while we're here, any questions for him?
You said somebody that has multiple kids. How is somebody with one kid? I do have a child.
I am open to that.
I don't know. That seemed a little skeptical.
Oh, as I stated, it's multiple. One.
So what's like? Well, what? Okay.
She's looking for
I
a
don't know
man.
how to ask it. Word the question. So yeah, what is it about? You have no kids?
I have no kids.
Okay.
And that's truly the only reason. But like I said, if you have multiple, and that's a no deal. I mean, a deal breaker. But one, I'm open to that. I mean, because I am older. We're getting
Right.
older. So if you have
And
a
you
kid,
say you're how old again?
I'm 35.
35. Okay.
She's always been superficial.
Yeah,
She's gonna pop.
Okay. All
Pop
right,
her.
any questions over here?
Can you answer your question?
As far as both family dynamics or the
Sure,
date?
yeah.
Well, I have a strong family dynamic. Both of my parents are still together. They're actually having their 50th wedding anniversary this year.
Wow.
So, I've had a great example of, structure and what it is to build and grow together. So, thankful to them for that. So it just makes me, want that the same for myself. As far as a fun romantic date, I'm a spontaneous guy. So, I'm open to everything. First date, I'm more of a traditional guy. Let's, have dinner, maybe do a speakeasy lounge, something like that. If we're together, hey, we can just hop on a jet, plane. Not, I'm saying jet or plane, but we can take a flight for the weekend, or hey, we can get in the car and drive somewhere. So
That's how
like I
you
said,
do
I love to
it.
travel, so it's just spontaneous, and whatever you and I enjoy together, we're gonna do it.
He made it
Okay,
personal.
all right, well, thank you. Let's head on back. So we are down to our final 2. It is time to pop
I'm
a
waiting
balloon.
for her to pop.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that one
Pop
balloon.
that
No
woman
more
at the
questions.
end because she's gonna pop on you.
Do you got one, Bruin?
No, just where do you live? I know
Oh,
she
where they
said
live.
Dallas. Where
Okay.
do you live? Oh,
So you're in Dallas. Where do you live?
I'm in New York.
New York.
Yeah.
Okay. And where are you?
Georgia.
Georgia. Okay. All
Okay.
right.
He's close to both of them.
Okay.
Equal distance.
It is time to pop now.
Awesome. So I assume no one has a issue with long distance.
Guess
To
not.
start with.
They sure don't.
You know he gotta pop you.
Oh,
She was gonna pop you anyway. She was gonna take you up there and
stand
pop.
here. Why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the things that he was saying and just kind of hearing him out. I kind of was popping soon for everybody. So, just giving him a fair shot.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, she was gonna pop.
And
She's
why'd you
not
end up
real.
popping her balloon?
I mean, ultimately, it is the. Oh, ultimately, it is the one kid.
Yeah,
All that.
rightfully so.
All right. Thank you. Let's come up to the front.
Oh,
Come on up here
wow.
with us. All
She
right,
is really
guys.
beautiful.
Any final question between
don't
the two
like
of you
her
before we
outfit,
determine
though.
if we have a match?
I think she's gonna pop.
So it's really important to me that my partner is someone who is
All right. So there's a tradition on this show that I've figured out. So this is her first question she's about to ask. If she asks 2 more questions, that's 3 questions. This is definitely she's gonna pop out. So she's not convinced.
dependable. It's not afraid of commitment. I love that you said that one of your kind of models for a relationship is your parents because they've been together for so long. in your life, maybe even in work, like what are some instances like where you're dependent on or like yeah, where you're dependent on or like have a little more responsibility? Like
Okay. Um, an example of that right now, in my current job, I had a few people who left or, left the company. So right now it is really on my shoulders to carry my team and lead my team. So right now, they're
He's
depending
a
on me to
leader.
lead and, rebuild the department. So at this time right now, I would say my career is where I'm doing that, but also, with my family, niece and nephew, brothers, I'm the youngest of two siblings, and ironically, I think everyone looks to me for a lot of things. So, I'm always there for them, and I have a big family, and, we're just a close knit family who sticks beside each other. So we're just always there for one another. That's, how I was raised.
okay.
Okay.
That was a good
You
answer.
good?
Oh, she's
I
done.
am good. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No,
Okay.
I mean, we didn't talk about it, but no kids either, or do you
No
have
kids.
kids? Yeah, so
Perfect.
You
Y'all
don't
look
have any
like a
kids?
great
no,
couple.
I do not.
Okay. Well, let me ask my final question then, y'all. Is it a yes for
Yes.
you for him?
It's yes for
Yes.
me.
And is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes for me.
We
I'm
got
happy.
a
I'm happy.
match.
I'm
I'll
happy.
take the mic. Go ahead and get your girl. Make some
That's
noise for
right.
them, ladies.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, listen, this was a great show. I mean, a lot of twists and turns. I'm not surprised at the two of them. She became more genuine, more open. We learned a little more about her personality as we've seen her from show to show to show. But very good. Good man. He needs her. He needs that support that she's going to get. Yeah, he's a leader at work, but he's not really a leader trying to be a leader. He's trying to find a partner in the relationship, and I think he did that. So listen, this has been great. I want to thank you for being on our show today, listening to all that we had to say. Your opinion matters. I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to see your comments in the comment section. Did you like what I said? Did you not like what I said? How do you feel about this relationship? Do you think it's going to last? What do you think the future will be for them? And of course, help us grow our channel. Help us to reach over 25,000 subscribers. And to do that, we just need your help. Just hit the subscribe button. And we want to thank Arlette and the BM team and his team and her team and all the teams that put the show together with great appreciation. So as always, remember this.